By the way, 3 minutes till Bezos kills himself. What do you think?
Okay, real quick. So, do you think this is going to end in like a massive explosion?
It's not the best situation, and we all know that.
It's not. It's absolutely not. Is it going to end in an explosion? That depends. Does he get off the ground? Does the thing actually launch?
I want to say it does, but this feels so Dr. Evil. Like,
yeah.
Like this is Spaceballs. Like, doesn't this thing just like get up in the air and
fall
down,
up? And then we get a meteor shower? Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't. I mean, obviously, I wish Jeff Bezos the best. I mean, hell, if I was a gazillionaire, like a multi 10-time billionaire, I guess I would do whatever the hell I wanted to. This is crazy for him to be trying to go to space.
I just don't know why you wouldn't send somebody else up. Like
2 minutes.
Like why don't you just be in the control room or whatever? Like just be
the Elon Musk model.
Yeah, dude. Like why are you like Elon does it right, Like send someone up for you who's all, about it. And then once you got some reliability in it, then you're good.
I don't know, man.
They're moving the rocket.
No, they're moving the tower away from the rocket.
Or the tower, yeah.
Okay. Eric and Rowley says Bezos is going to penetrate space.
That downstairs kitty cat is not yours to have, okay?
Wow.
Yes, he is, Eric. Yes, he is. I don't know, but I just don't know what the upside here is.
Okay, we're under 90 seconds.
So you know that Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson flew kind of an airplane into space.
Yeah.
Not nearly as dangerous as that.
Well, the airplane kind of took up the little, like, vehicle.
Well, right. His airplane sat on top of an airplane.
Right. And then
they dropped his little airplane thing,
craft
and a rocket engine turned on and propelled him into greatness.
Yes.
In other words, you were too scared to launch a rocket.
Yeah.
This is like an actual jet fuel rocket. Bad things could happen.
Yes.
And by the way, the fact that the base of the penis shaft, the spaceship looks rusted to me. Like they're 30 seconds away from launching this thing.
Yeah.
And they're showing like the bottom of the rocket.
It literally looks like the hull of a ship, dude. Like that's what it looks like.
Have you ever seen the movie Major League where they're like duct taping the propeller of the plane? That's what this feels like.
Yeah. It's not good.
Right, that's what this feels like.
It is not good.
This is nutty.
Okay, here we go. 15 seconds.
Like you're a billionaire. What are you having second thoughts right now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you worry that the old lady on the rocket with you, because there's like an 80-year-old woman, do you worry she's going to pee herself?
I think you're just assuming that, aren't you?
When that thing's lift off, I don't know how. Oh, the engine is lit.
Here we go.
There is fire.
Are we watching the last moments of Jeff Bezos' life right here?
Will you stop saying that? And we have liftoff.
Wow, it's clean.
Bezos is off the ground.
It was clean. Here we go.
Dude, what that must feel like. Yeah, he is rocketing. Sorry for the silence.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is rocketing his way into space.
This is amazing, dude. Turn on the news if you're not watching this. This is incredible. Like,
it's a pretty cool visual. The's a huge penis flying over the Texas.
Come on.
What? What? There is. Tell me it doesn't look like some dude's cock.
Dude, what are you, an expert in other guys' penises? What is this?
No, but look. Hello. Anyway, it looks like a huge penis.
You think you know it all.
I do. And look at that thing. That's majestic.
No.
What?
No. Nope.
He's flying. Jeff Bezos is currently flying into space. And I'm just waiting. Man, please make it. I'm so nervous for him.
Yeah, so the question now becomes, all right, does he make it to space? They're at 30,000 feet right now. So they're basically at, almost cruising altitude for airplanes.
35,000 feet.
Yep.
700 miles an hour.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
And look at it climbing. Look at it climbing.
800 miles an hour.
Because the air is getting thinner, so there's less resistance now.
50,000 feet, 900 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
No, not at all. No.
I couldn't even begin to imagine what that must feel like.
Over 1,000 miles an hour right now.
65,000 feet, 1,100 miles an hour.
So this is going according to plan perfectly right now.
This is going off without a hitch at this point.
Yeah, this is textbook right now. So my question is, okay, once you get into space, now what?
Well, I think they're only going to be in space 10 minutes, and then they come back. Unless they just keep going to the moon. I'm not sure what.
I don't know.
You know, he may have a plan.
This is crazy.
They're supposed to be in space. Okay, he is now 2,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
At 130,000 feet.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, would you guys do this? Like,
I would not.
Like, would you get on a rocket and go to space?
160,000 feet. 170,000 feet.
Okay, now you can see he's starting to slow down. Right?
He just broke the atmosphere. 200,000 feet above Earth.
Yeah.
At 2,000 miles an hour, and now the speed is coming down precipitously. He is now under 1,900 miles an hour.
Slowing down now. Yep. Man, that's crazy. Like, now the question becomes, okay, you're up in space. You got to make sure you stay in Earth's gravitational pull, right?
This is insanity, dude. 265,000 feet at 1,500 miles an hour. Like, I just can't even imagine. They're now in 0G, so they are outside of gravity.
Yep.
This is
it's crazy.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I think this whole space thing,
300,000 feet.
Like whether you're talking about Branson or Bezos or whoever, I mean, the whole thing, like this is the next. You know, everyone's saying this is like the next like frontier, and it's kind of crazy that we're at a point as humans where we can just do this. You know, I mean, this is probably like 10 years in the making for Jeff, but
327, call it 330,000 feet.
Yeah,
but he's only now 700 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you're continuing to climb at a big
You're basically
pace.
almost at the top of your arc right now, and then you're going to level out, and then you're going to come back. So you can see now
what an achievement.
Now he's basically going to come to essentially not a stop, but essentially a stop here.
Now, having said that, this is a really cool achievement.
Yeah.
When you're a billionaire, this is the kind of stuff you can do. Like it is.
And I do think we're lucky to have billionaires who are this ambitious. You know, I mean, we haven't had many folks like this before.
Okay, so now they've stopped climbing. They are at 351,210 feet, and they now are beginning to pick up speed again, and they are falling back to Earth.
Is that right? Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
okay.
So now they're over 400 miles an hour, and they are under 344,000 feet.
Yeah, so now that we're coming back. Yeah, that's right. So I'll be curious to see,
But see, here's the shit I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, you just spent all this money to ride a rocket.
Yeah.
And now you're coming back to Earth.
Yep.
Is this is the thing I don't understand. I don't know.
Well, you have to be able to do this before you can talk about going to the moon or to Mars or whatever.
But
right?
why do you need human beings on this thing to do this?
Because they want to be able to say they did it. I think that's all it is.
I agree with Red Heart Norvis. America, there's a spaceship shaped like a penis, and the camera goes up and down, up and down. You know.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
Yeah. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and now he is 1,500 miles an hour again, falling back to Earth.
Because think about it. If you were just launching a rocket, would CNN and Fox News and all the major news networks, be covering the first human flight, right? They probably wouldn't because it wouldn't be a human flight.
But this is it to me. This just isn't worth it. And this is the thing I guess I don't understand. And hey, in the comment section, I'd love to get this. Did you just risk your life to ride a rocket for 10 minutes?
Yeah, you did.
I could understand if you were spending that money to go to the space station, or if you were going to do one orbit around the Earth. Okay, I guess I get that. You just went up 350,000 feet to come down, and you're now approaching 100,000 feet off the surface of the Earth. And you're literally, he just went straight up, and now he's coming straight down.
Yeah.
Like this feels moronic to me.
Why?
Because I don't understand what the point of this shit was. Like, with all due respect, like, what was the point of this?
To prove that this is going to turn into a money-making venture for him. So he's going to start taking average Joes up in his rockets.
And now they're going to land. They're under 30,000 feet.
Yep.
And they're slowing down now. They're under 800 miles an hour. 20,000 feet at 700 miles an hour coming back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this lands okay and they don't just pancake into the Earth, And they're not gonna because they're under 450 now.
Yeah.
This has been nothing. I guess nothing short of a huge
Yeah,
success.
now he's going to land this thing back on the pad. So the rocket's going to launch.
The rocket booster fired. So, oh man, look at that thing shaking back and forth. Nah, I'm good.
And now it's going to come right back down. And you're good.
Nah, hell no.
Look at this. I mean, this is crazy, dude. Right back down.
Okay, wait.
That's how easy it is.
Richard Branson kicked Jeff Bezos' ass.
Why?
This was not nearly as impressive as I was hoping or thought it would be.
Okay, now the rocket's
By the way,
on fire.
the whole damn thing's on fire now.
There you go.
You landed right where you were supposed to.
Yep. By the way, so is everyone going to say that this was done in like a computer lab or something and that this is fake?
I guess. And there is the pod now with all the people in it coming back to Earth. Like, I just don't understand this. I don't understand this. I want to understand why you did this.
Because he's proving that it's safe. That's why he's on the rocket. He's proving he wants to be able to say, hey, I did it. You can go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I guess. And to me, this would be the more spectacular part of the flight. Where and I guess I should have described this better, like the booster, the pod where the humans are, like the head of the penis, what? It's separated from the shaft of the rocket. So now the booster is on the ground, but the little capsule where the humans are is floating to Earth with parachutes.
Yeah. And they're just coming right on down now.
Dude, that was crazy. Now a larger parachute has opened.
Yeah.
I don't know. This just doesn't seem to have been worth it. Do you guys think the moon landing was fake? Tanner Plummer asks. Stop.
I told you.
Stop. Jeremy Bolton says, I hate to be this guy, but I hope the same jabroni who gives the LDS church crap for not donating more money for better purposes, which they do, are seeing this as a complete waste of money. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this was a complete waste of money. This is, hey, look, I've got $1 billion. Look at my huge cock-shaped rocket ship. That's what. Am I wrong? Buddy, am I wrong? That's what this feels like to me.
You can always play the, hey, we could have helped solve world hunger card with anything. But at the end of the day, the guy, what he's doing here is he's making space more accessible for people because there's only a very select group of people who've ever seen space.
Jake.
Yeah.
Do you think he went to space?
Well,
I don't feel like this was him going to space. Richard Branson flying on an airplane in space, floating around. That's going to. Well, I'm serious. This douchebag flew up like his. And look, Jeff Bezos, in all seriousness, Jeff Bezos is an innovator. Jeff Bezos is doing things that nobody else has ever done. And if this is step one of human flight into space, okay, maybe I understand that. This feels like a complete, underwhelming experience. That it feels underwhelming to me.
So you wanted to see them floating around in the pod in space, is what you're saying?
I don't know what I wanted, but I just felt like this was, and they are on the ground now. The capsule has landed.
There you go. Safe and sound.
Look, I give him a lot of credit. This was ballsy. This took courage. This took a lot of money. I'm shocked that this is all we got. I thought there would be more. I don't know what I thought. The
New Shepard is the name of the pod.
Okay, are you serious right now? New Shepard lands successfully completing near space mission.
Okay, so he didn't go into space. Okay, well, yeah, now you're shorting us.
I'm sorry. NEAR. Sort of space mission? Almost space mission?
Get the hell out of here with that.
What? Are you serious?
It's not good, dude.
Feels like...
You're right, Branson won, dude. Branson was in space fully, got the pictures, got the live shot, everything.
Now, having said that, Richard Branson didn't have a penis-shaped rocket. He wasn't the head of the penis.
We get it. Yeah, the head. Right.
Right? I mean, right. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know. Jeff Bezos is amazing. Any way you slice this, real quick before we get out of this and we start ripping the Jazz for Mike Conley. I mean, wait.
It's not the best situation, and we all know that.
Jeff Bezos is amazing. Let's just be real clear about something. He's doing what he wants to do because he can do what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the ultimate freedom in this world. The fact that the guy drove across the country, wrote a business plan with his wife on the way to Seattle, started Amazon by selling books out of his living room in his garage, and is now just flying into nearly into space on a rocket shaped like a penis, pretty much tells me that Jeff Bezos can do whatever the hell he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, are you any worse for wear?
Nah.
That'll be the next thing.
Nah,
I
they'll
just
be fine.
don't.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Let's see. Casey Finland says, in all reality, that was pretty cool. However, his space penis never penetrated space, and he left a mess in the desert.
Can you measure it?
Wow, he left a mess. I'm just going to leave that alone, Casey. You ain't wrong.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Branson didn't pass this line, which is why Bezos trolled him.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Red Heart Norvis says, maybe he is initializing a space colony technology, and I bet his design for the first human space colony will be shaped like a penis. Well, maybe the colony will be shaped like a vagina, and he can fly his penis rocket,
All gas, no brake.
Anyway, the point is,
Right,
listen,
yeah,
bros.
New Shepherd.
Tanner Plummer wants to know if Jeff Bezos is going to join Space Force.
I don't know, dude.
My question is, will he be selling penis-shaped rockets on Amazon Prime? Do you want to go to space?
I mean, some days I do, and then other days I'm like,
Would you take part in this?
probably not. No. If I'm gonna go to space, it's got to be legit.
Are you telling me that Richard Branson? There's several people saying Richard Branson went to the same altitude and did not fly in space.
No, I thought I was pretty. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe.
Well, he was 0G. There was no gravity.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I swore he was in space.
Hey,
and
now I'm
everything.
gonna have to get out the Google machine. Dadgummit.
Hey.
And they're there. They're at the rocket.
Yeah,
now.
they're working with quite a bit of urgency to get this thing open. I'm curious.
Yeah. Richard Branson just flew to space. What it means for Virgin Galactic stock. That's the first thing that comes up. I don't know. Does this count as space flight? I don't know.
Space flight to me is getting fully into space and and not just the edge of Earth's atmosphere,
53.5 miles over New Mexico desert and glided back to a runway landing. I don't know if I don't know. I don't think either one of them went to space.
Wow.
That's what I think. Now, they went pretty high up there, and I say more power to them. More power to them.